From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, some places in the country might have to check the flights before they head out the door today.
We've got some storms ongoing, that's for sure. We have a chance for more severe weather later today, especially out in the west and possibly down in North Texas. We'll be talking about that this morning. Currently, no severe thunderstorm warnings. We do have some pretty intense storms, and I'll show you radar in just a second. Just want to show you the 24-hour rainfall totals, just under a half of an inch of rain in OKC. You get down to the south, 1 to nearly 2 inches of rain, an inch of rain in numerous locations back to the west and southwest. Really missed out in the northeast. We do have a heavy storm rolling through Stillwater now and tracking off towards Tulsa, but it's missing far northern Oklahoma, and your chances are pretty slim later today. Here's how we're shaping up as far as the records go, because we shattered the record yesterday. This is the record cool high, a 120-year-old record. We only made it 67 degrees at Will Rogers World Airport in June. That's unreal. That record was set back in 1903, 72 degrees. For a high, that's wild. That's more like late October. And here's how we're shaping up in the next several days. Yeah, nothing like that. 70s today, 80s tomorrow, upper 80s, 90s. We'll have triple-digit readings in southern Oklahoma for several days next week. Summertime, yes, back in full swing. We'll talk about it in just a minute. Here are thunderstorms getting you out the door for your Tuesday. Right now in Oklahoma City, we are dry. We got a couple weak showers that are popping up, and you can kind of see a few showers down to the southwest, back up to the northeast. Thunderstorms are the most intense in far southern Oklahoma, where the severe thunderstorm watch continues until about 10 a.m. Shower took off over Norman. Brief heavy rain there. These are moving at about 40 miles per hour, so you're not going to get a whole lot of rain out of them. Of course, if you're driving in it, it's pretty heavy at times. That shower that went up over the zoo is weakening now as it moves towards Jones, up the Turner Turnpike from Wellston to Chandler. A few showers there, and then back over near Minko and Tuttle. And then up near Yale, heavy storm just blew through Stillwater, and that's heading off towards Creek County and eventually right over Lake Keystone. South central Oklahoma, still those pockets, heavy rain, heavy showers, heavy storms, but not a wall of water. Strongest storms are right here from Reagan to Tishomingo to Medill. That storm just to the west of Overbrook, borderline severe. Nickel-dime size hail with that. These are all tracking to the east. Hail detector not spitting out anything bigger than nickel and dime. So the highest rain chance down to the south, 30% chance in OKC, and then also up to the northeast. Severe risk now through 10 a.m. is generally in southern Oklahoma for some quarter-size hail. 65-mile-an-hour winds. It's a lot tamer this morning. Our Lucky Star Sky Cam Network live from downtown. It's partly cloudy, 63 degrees. It's cool. I had several folks yesterday say, hey, I went out, walked the dog. It almost felt chilly in the afternoon in June. It's wild. 62 in Jones, 61 El Reno. No real wind. The winds are pretty calm this morning across the state, and it's kind of a north breeze where you do have a wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So let's check your temps for today. 71 at noon, 77 by 3 o'clock. Partly cloudy skies. Your afternoon, your evening, it looks dry here in Oklahoma City. Some 80s in northern and northeastern Oklahoma, and you're only in the low 70s. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon across the state for this time of year, especially. Coolest day of the next 9 by far. 40% chance of rain late this evening into tonight. Storms will make their way in from the panhandle and will weaken as they move in across the region. If you zoom out and take a look, we still have strong jet stream winds out of the southwest. So as storms flare up, they're getting caught up in that, and they're moving pretty quickly. That also helps fuel them to become a little bit more intense, and Future Next Gen showing that this afternoon. I do think we'll see a few more pretty hefty storms in the southeast this afternoon, also out in the panhandle, and then that complex makes its way into western Oklahoma this evening, and then it starts to weaken overnight tonight. Slight chance it makes it here into Oklahoma City, and most of your Wednesday does look dry. So afternoon temperatures, or afternoon rain chances, I should say, highest in the panhandle and in the far southeast, dry in OKC between 4 o'clock and midnight. A few of the storms that roll in could produce some large hail and some damaging winds, so trackers will be out. We'll bring you updates on those storms. Lows tonight will still be in the 60s and 70s, and then tomorrow, here's your Wednesday, lower 80s, mid upper 80s to the south. Wednesday looks mostly dry for Oklahoma City in the afternoon. Slight chance of rain off to the east and northeast. And then for your Thursday, we're cranking up the heat. Upper 80s, low 90s come back. 30% chance of afternoon storms. Right now, they kind of look at random. We'll keep you updated on that. Friday, 89. Your weekend, 90s. Father's Day, chance of storms early in the morning. So Saturday night into Sunday morning. Summer officially begins. That's the solstice next Wednesday. And guys, we're talking upper 90s coming back. Back to you.